Hello everybody, this is Jacob from Hilbert Watchmaking. Today's question is how to make a screw with mirror polish using a screw polishing tripod. Materials we use are brass and carbon steel. These are sketches of two components we make today. Obviously the screw is needed and a jig to accommodate screw and tripod. Thread size 15 means 1.5 millimeter, so drill hole 1.3 is going to do. Use of Pythagoras formula will keep me out of trouble when to shape the square section. 2.1 millimeter is roughly diameter of circle inside square and it's reference to how far to file. Blueprint of screw is straightforward. So let's get going with these couple tools. To begin with jig, brass rod goes to headstock. With tailstock, I start to drill from 0.8 to 1 millimeter. To final 1.3 mm drill. This way I get hole size as accurate as possible. Once drilling is done, I need to cut the thread into hole with use of this tab. This is so-called fluted tab I purchased from Indian supplier. After that, I turn away the front circle section of 2.1 millimeter and small chamfer. Here behind jig, I turn away clearance for file with smaller diameter than front round section. It helps to keep walls square. Let's change the T-rest for filing rest and start with making a 4 size of square section. My headstock pulley has 12 index stops, so I need to lock every 3 stops to make 4 sides. Finally, to part jig from rest of the rod. Use roller sync for both holes and round sides of square on diamond slip to get nice uniform surface. Once done, quick fit test on tripod and moving on to screw. Let's load in carbon steel, line everything up and commence turning. Finishing up with turning, get shallow chamfer on the very end to have die cutting better into rod. Maybe you've noticed all of a sudden my length is about half. It's because half broke off in die during process of making thread. I decided just continue with this piece for sake of this experiment. Testing fit during process is the key. Parting again, but this time still screw. Next step, surface polish. After reversing work in lathe, I straighten out piece with my tweezers and get rid of all tool marks where parting took place. India stone. Perfect for finishing mechanized work. It's really hard and cheap. Reversed again and polished thread with diamond paste. Then reverse it one more time and polished height of head. No need to work on face of screw head right now. It will be dealt with on tripod. You can see I clamped it into a handwise and then a tablewise. Piercing saw for slot is not the way I would prefer, it's just the way that I'm ready to do in my shop now. Future plan is to get the vertical slide, to cut it with slitting saw using lathe. Moving on to polishing tripod, first fixing screw in jig. Then, flat the screw head flash, against surface as good as possible. First, 2000 grade sandpaper. Before switching to diamantine, it's good to thoroughly clean whole setup in sonic bath. I don't want sandpaper particles to spoil polish. Diamantine paste with cutting oil is my preference. I know it's some way possible to black polish just using zinc plate. I've tried it a couple times with unsatisfactory results. The outcome is alright. This is after roughly 15 minutes. I see space for improvement there. Still find outside edges being a tad rounded, and surface isn't completely spotless. Last step will be marking up the jig with number 15 for future use. These screws haven't been heat treated, and you can tell by just one unscrewing there is already a lip on the edge in the slot. Heat treatment is not in scope of this video. I left it out for future content. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. In case of questions, you know where to find comment section. Hilbert Watchmaking checking out. See you around.